Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've got an interesting dish I'm going to be making for you tonight. It's going to be sausage stroganoff, and I'm going to serve it over some rice. And I found the recipe for this dish in this book right here. A 1995 hometown collection, America's Best Recipes. So they had a whole collection of cookbooks, and they took what they thought were the best ones and made this cookbook out of it. And I'm going to be making the sausage stroganoff. It calls for 1 clove of garlic, and I'm using this minced garlic, and 2 pounds of mild pork sausage, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of milk, 2.5 cups of chopped onion, and 1/4 cup of butter or margarine, and 1/8 ounce can of sliced mushrooms, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1 16-ounce carton of sour cream. Got it right here all measured out. And hot cooked rice. And you can also serve this over hot biscuits or cooked noodles. But I'm going to do the rice because I think that sounds good and yummy. So I'm going to take you over here to the stove, and I'm going to start adding my ingredients. You'll see how I make it. Alright, I'm over here at the stove. I got my new quart pan that I found at Peddler's Mall today. Can't wait to try it out. Normally I would have made this in just a regular skillet, but I can use this. This will work fine. So I'm going to start out by putting my butter in the pan, and that'll keep my onions from sticking. I'm going to make sure it's melting good before I put my onions in there. Then as soon as the onions start to saute a little bit, I'm going to add the sausage.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Michelle. She came over here to play with the butter, didn't you, babe?
Yes, I did. I stuck my finger in the butter. I'm so bad.
I just love it when she comes over here to help and be a part of our videos. I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Our butter is half melted, and Michelle gave it her own special touch. And I'm going to just dump the onions right in there. Oh man.
Now, folks, that's real butter.
That is real, authentic stick butter. It called for a 1/4 cup of butter, and that's half a stick. And if you just got plain margarine or butter in a tub, just measure a 1/4 cup out, and it'll be just as good. So I'm going to let these brown, and I'm going to get with you in a minute. All right, folks. Nicholas came in here so he could get himself some Kool-Aid to drink while I was cooking. And he's wearing his purple shirt there. Tell him about your shirt, son.
Well, it got Prince on it in the last Revolution, I think that the album's called. And it's Purple Rain. There's him on his big old motorcycle in the movie Purple Rain.
So he likes Prince and he likes the song Purple Rain. Well, these onions are still frying and we're going to get back to you in a second. Hey guys, these onions are taking a little while to get luminescent or clear. What's the word I'm trying to say? It ain't luminescent. What? Anyway, someday I'll learn how to speak English. But I wanted to show you my pan, my lid. I was wanting to brag on it. See how it's got these little rings on the lid? That right there means that this is self-basting. So if I cook like a roast in it, the water, the steam will accumulate where these rings are and drip back down on my roast and make it really tender. So I'm going to have to make a roast pretty soon just so I can use this lid. It's going to be awesome. And try this self-basting thing out. But I'll get back to you in a minute when I add my sausage. Michelle said I could go ahead and add the sausage. And I got it all ready here in this measuring cup so I didn't have to fight with it on camera getting it out of the wrapper. So I'm just going to put it right in there. Oh, there it went. And
That's the rice cooker.
Michelle, she's getting her rice ready for me because we're going to serve this over a bed of rice. So I'm just going to chop this up here and brown it, and we'll get back with you when we add our flour and milk, and we'll make a gravy out of it and then add our other final ingredients. All right, now I was supposed to drain this sausage, and me and Michelle both looked at it, and we don't think that sausage made very much grease, so we're not going to worry about it. We used Jimmy Dean, a name brand, and they have very lean sausage, and it's very good. And I was supposed to put this minced garlic in there when I put the onion in there at the very beginning, and I forgot. But I'm going to put it in there right now.
Shouldn't hurt anything.
So it's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to, you know, be kind of like a late bloomer, you know. It's kind of like popping popcorn. Not all the kernels pop at once, but, you know, some pop later than others. So, and it didn't say to in the instructions, but I'm going to go ahead and put my flour in there now and let it fry a little while, because that's what Mom always did. She always, when she put her flour in there to make her gravy, she'd let it, she'd incorporate it for a little while.
Let the raw flour cook off.
Yeah. I don't know why she did that, but that's just the way she done it. So I'm going to let it fry for 2 or 3 more minutes. Then I'm going to add the milk. I'll get back with you. Alright, I let it cook for like 3 minutes with that flour in there. Now I'm going to add my milk. That was 2 cups of milk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat that to a boil. And then I'm going to add all my other ingredients. And this is the part where I make the gravy. and I don't think it's going to be a very thick gravy because stroganoff typically isn't a very thick country gravy. But once it comes to a boil, it's done all it's going to do. There's no point in just keep boiling it and boiling it. So I'm going to heat this to a boil and then come back and we'll add our final ingredients. Alright, it didn't take long for that to come to a boil at all. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding my ingredients. So right here's my pepper. Here's my salt. Here's the paprika. Here's the mushrooms. Here's the soy sauce. Here's the Worcester sauce. I'm going to stir that before I add the... I'm going to put this on simmer because it's fighting with me. Because it's wanting to burn. So, you know, I think this was the perfect pan to make this in. Because I can stir it real good and not having to worry about it coming out of the pan. So, and right here's the sour cream. Man, I can't wait to try this over my rice. We're going to serve it and we'll get back with you. Alright, we're going to try out our sausage stroganoff. Michelle's going to serve us here. Man, I'll tell you, I've had hamburger helper, beef stroganoff, and you know all them dry ingredients can't be as good as making it yourself and using the real sour cream and the real ingredients.
You want food? Get it as close as you can get. So I'm not dripping it.
I'll have to say, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is really good.
I wouldn't mind trying this again and trying it on top of noodles or biscuits. It could be good that way too.
Or potatoes. Pretty good over potatoes. This is really good.
And I heated this up after I added the sour cream because the cold sour cream really brought the temperature down. So I let it heat up a couple of minutes. And I don't know if I told you, but that cookbook was a gift from Robin Durbin to my mother back in 1995. So a big shout out to Robin. Thank you for buying my mother that cookbook so many years ago. And it really provided a good meal for us tonight, didn't it, guys?
Yes, it did. It's really good.
So we'll catch you next time. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. And we'll see you next time. Bye.